Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Stevenson. Welcome back to this another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. This is probably episode 4, I'm pretty sure. I can't really remember because I haven't been keeping track, but welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. So, let's get on with the visual novel because it's a book and it's a novel and it's a reading and let's go. So, my first job as doll mother. That is to make breakfast for the boarders. And they're all girls. Did I mention that? Yeah, they're all girls. Kaneko. She's so cute. I'm glad. She'll be saying that soon. She sure can. Sure, a big bowl, right? Hey, she's pretty cute, and I think she's almost best girl because she was so open and wow. I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Until recently, I was living with my father who was ordered to transfer to the country, and every day I helped with the housework. Stereotypical. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as dorm mother. So the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now, no one has come into the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallway in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Nope. Kaneko looked towards the hallway, just as the oldest boarder, Yuka, was peeking in before swiftly dashing off. If I'm honest, Kaneko is the best girl. Look at her, just wow. And she's so used to us already. But Kaifu is a co-ed school, right? That's very true. If you've ever been to school, you'll realize that some girls just have like, you know, perfect hair and perfect makeup, and you'll never see them otherwise unless you're actually staying over there. Good job, whoever you are. But yeah, or if you're a girl, you know the feels. I see. It seems like a guy being the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory will have its own problems after all. And sorry for these cuts, by the way. These cuts are very sporadic, but it's whenever an audio issue goes on, and my mic seems to be having them a lot lately. There is a reason why I accepted the job as dorm mother at Flying Fish Manor. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. It sounds like she's pretty old and as well as training her back. She caught a summer cold, which became aggravated. The owner soon began looking for a replacement, but it was hard to find one. Then she sought out help from the real estate company where my mother works. This is one of the properties that my mum manages and is an old acquaintance of the owner found from decades ago. She nominated me for this job just as I was planning to come back here. How coincidental. On the documents, my mum is the one responsible for this place, but she got me to carry out the practical duties. In other words, the work of the dorm mother. Then, that became the condition for me coming back to this town. As always, she's very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I'd known it was a girls' dormitory, of course, I would have refused. But I wouldn't. Me personally? Nah, that's alright. As long as I'm the same age. This place is old, a little far from the school, but the rent is cheap. And look at it, the rent is cheap for that place? I'd live there any day. Apart from the food and admin expenses, it costs next to nothing. That's why it'd be a big problem for me if I couldn't stay here, and if in the worst case scenario, the boarders won't be able to go to school. So for now, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as the dorm mother. It'd be pretty cool to have this job, I will admit. I'm glad. Kaneko stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction. She's cute. She's cute. She had eaten it all. Not even a single grain of rice was left. Isn't that rude in Japan? I don't know. I've seen random internet things. To have people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. I feel deeply relieved. I'm happy that things are going well. Oh jeez, I'd better get ready for school. Oh, here's Katori again. She's not cute, I swear. In the entrance of the dormitory was where there was Katori. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Katori. Are you going to school? Shall we go together? Tsunore's. Why? Well... Nah, I wasn't implying that, but okay. She put it bluntly as she quickly went out the front door. I don't have any friends at school, so I was just asking. It looked like we had a strange misunderstanding. Clouds, visual novels. This is the school? Wearing my new uniform, I make my way to school. I'm a dorm mother, but also a student of Keifu Academy. I mean, this is my real occupation. Of course, it's school. Today is the first day at my new school. I'm not really the shy type, but I guess I am kind of nervous. I feel you, I'm kind of the same. I'm like shy all the time, but I can talk the ear off anyone about anything practically as long as I know my stuff. I guess. As I'm talking to you guys, I can talk your ear off. I would say that the school I was going to before was a sports-focused all-boys school. Sounds boring. Well, for some people. Keifu Academy, the school I'll be going to now, is an engineering school and a co-ed, and the school traditions are quite different too. As I walk the streets that led to school, there are more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. That must be a really good feeling. This is the same area in which I've lived 5 years ago. There should be a few people that I know, but most of the people who I'd recognize went on to regular schools. I wonder if the ones who chose to go to Keifu Academy remember me. No doubt we'll meet the stereotypical childhood friend, the best friend probably, and that's all I've got. Even if I only know one person, it would make a big difference. There will be more weird misunderstandings with Miss Alilul too, however you pronounce that, for her. Oh yeah, which school do Ageha and the others go to? Pixelated reminds me of A Link to the Past. They're my childhood friends and I always played them when I was a kid. Little flashback here. There's Ageha, Malbu, Hotaru, and Anchan. Out of that group, Ageha and Mabu are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. We just about managed to exchange New Year's cards, but that reminds me, in the corner of last year's New Year's card, I think there was a small message about which school we were planning to go to. What did it say? A lot of things happened. Or maybe I'm just lazy. But I haven't told anyone apart from Anchan that I'm coming back. Anchan must be pretty cute then. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I should be if I met them. With the ones like Ageha, she'd probably smash my face in. She'd say, "Why didn't you contact me?" or something. She looked and acted like a real tomboy. When I remember the past, it makes me smile, but... Oh, hey. At the point where Toe Street led to the school meet, there was a girl wearing a Keifu uniform standing there looking towards me. The other girls that she was walking to school with asked, "What's up?" and seemed puzzled as they spoke to her. However, it seemed that girl can't hear them. Couldn't hear them? And she's staring over here at me. Just faintly. Her eyes seemed full of surprise. She is pretty cute. Without realizing, I'd stopped walking and was staring at the girl. Until a few days ago, I was going to an all-boys school. The sight of a girl on the way to school in a uniform, she was pretty cute too, causing me to get palpitations is perfectly reasonable. Her friends are pretty cute too. Is this the Ageha that we were just speaking of? Yes, it is. Suddenly having someone call my name in such a carefree manner made me feel a little nervous. Who is it? And look at her face. Her face says bedroom, yet her text says friend. Friend zone. There, she said my name again, and she had such a happy expression on her face. Is that happy? Do I know any girls this cute? No, wait. I've seen this face before. When she smiles like this and her eyes sparkle like a little kid's. Is that you, Ageha? Whoops. She asked as she briskly moved closer, bringing her face right up to mine. It's definitely Ageha. She's changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt about it's her. Is it really that Ageha? Not many, I'll admit. She's cute. I might regret this one again, but I think she's cute and she's good for the long run. What is it? What is it? Said the other girls as they gathered around in a circle. Ageha turned to face them and introduced me. So this is the Sachan? Sachan replied, "No way, are we?" as she warmly raised her voice in surprise. When we were in the 4th grade of elementary school, we were in the same class once. From what I've heard, yeah? The girls seemed impressed by Ageha's explanation and they looked at me with full eyes of expectation. Nice to meet you, I'm Aoi Minase. In front of all these girls in their uniforms, I greeted them with a stern look on my face as I tried to hide my embarrassment. Ageha laughed as she looked on with relish. I never thought I would find myself doing introductions in the street on the way to school like this, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. I could hear Miss Alyul's words back in the back of my mind. That's what age does to you. As she spoke, Ageha was moving her hands around my head to show the difference in height between myself and her. Our bodies were making contact, but she either didn't notice or she really didn't mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable. Speaking of which, you've changed too. In certain ways. Oh. As she said, "You think so?" she looked at herself. Yeah, you always looked like a boy, so I was surprised to see that you actually became a girl. Those were my honest thoughts, but I said them in a way that sounded weird. I thought she might find it slightly charming, but... Maybe she took it in that way. Ageha laughed happily and did a little turn on the spot. The force of her spin made her skirt float around gently. Please. Yeah, it's like you're not really Ageha. While dazed and not really thinking, those thoughts just kind of slipped out. Ageha was pleased and did high fives with her friends. Seeing her in high spirits was just like old times. Ageha, my best friend during my childhood, hadn't changed in the 5 years that had passed. Her appearance was surprising though. The lessons on my first day at my new school flew by in the blink of an eye. Sorry about that, I had my Kingdom Hearts 2 theme going off, which was just in the background, as you probably did hear. And yeah, that was really random and sporadic. Between the language and social studies lessons taught in regular schools were those from a specialist curriculum. I was still in the 2nd grade, so there aren't that many, but it looks like when you go into the 3rd and 4th grades, the number of these specialist lessons increases. By the way, this is a 5-year school. That's why when walking the hallways, this kind of thing happens. Hey, she's pretty. Well, she is pretty. But what does she look like? We'll never know. Until the next episode. Actually, then we will know. I did kind of stuff up there, so... Whoops. But yeah, anyways, this has been the episode, I'd say 4 of If My Heart Had Wings, or Kono Ozora ni Tsubasa o Hirogate. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be continuing this game, definitely. It's one of my favorite visual novels so far. But then again, it's one of the only visual novels that I've actually read. But as always, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good evening. Happy Hanukkah, happy birthday if it's your birthday. It's nowhere near Christmas, so once again, I will not even state that it's near Christmas. I hope to see you guys in the next episode.